final countdown. Tomorrow is your exam, 10th March, grade 10 maths exam, and in this final countdown we have done a lot of sessions and we have covered almost all of your topics for mathematics subject. Me, Rishabh Sir, along with Ahmed Sir, Satish Sir, all of us have done a lot of efforts to bring the best and quality content to you all. So let us start this last and the final leap before tomorrow. Today I'll be solving a lot of previous year questions. In the morning session already Ahmed Sir has solved a lot of 1 mark and 2 marks questions. My prime focus will be on 3 marks, 4 marks and 5 marks questions. We'll be seeing how to solve tough questions in an easy way. So let us start, everyone. This is one question which was asked in 2014. So 10 years questions we are going to solve. Previous 10 years questions from 2014 till 2024 we will be solving, and you all know 2021 there was no exam which was conducted because of Corona. A lot of you would know that. So first question, let's start. 2014 4 marks question. Find the values of k which the quadratic equation k plus 4 times x square plus k plus 1 times x plus 1 equals to 0 has equal roots. So this is a question related to quadratic polynomials, quadratic equations. So here there is one condition which we need to know. For equal roots there is a relation which needs to be satisfied. What is that relation? That relation is between the coefficients, which says that b square should be equal to 4ac. If ax square plus bx plus c, this is the standard form of the quadratic equation, then for equal roots we have this condition b square should be equal to 4ac. For equal roots b square should be equal to 4ac. Now let's identify what is b, what is a, what is c from this equation over here. So a here is k plus 4, b here is k plus 1, c here is 1. So let's substitute these values, and in this relation let's try to find out the value of k. So b square will be k plus 1 the whole square is equal to 4 times k plus 4, which is a, times 1. Let's try to solve this. Let's expand this k plus 1 the whole square. This will become k square plus 1 square plus 2 into k into 1 is equal to 4k plus 16. Till here I hope everyone is with me, and this is something which is a quadratic equation which we are developing over here, which we will be solving to get two values of k. So let's try to get this quadratic equation first. K square plus 2k plus 1 minus 4k minus 16 is equal to 0. When we simplify this, we will get the quadratic equation to be k square minus 2k plus minus 15 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation: k square 2k minus 4k minus 2k 1 minus 16 minus 15. K squared minus 2k minus 15 is equal to 0. Let's try to solve this quadratic equation to get the values of k. So when we solve this quadratic equation, you will see we can split minus 2 into 3 and 5, because 3 times 5 is 15 and 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So let's do that. K square plus 3k minus 5k, 3k minus 5k is minus 2k minus 15 as it is over here. Let me take k common out of the first two terms. I'll get k times k plus 3 minus 5 common from the last two terms. I will be left with k plus 3 over here, and I'll finally write k plus 3 times k minus 5 is equal to 0. And when you solve this using the zero product rule, you will get the two values of k, which are k equal to minus 3 or k equal to 5. So we have got the values of k, but we need to find out the roots. So let's substitute the value of k back into this equation. So the equation is k plus 4 multiplied by x square plus k plus 1 times x plus 1 plus k plus 1 times x plus 1 is equals to 0. Let's first put k equals to minus 3, then put k equal to 5, and then find out the roots for the two conditions, two values of k. For k equal to 4, one value is minus 3 or 5, just a second, minus 3 or 5? Minus 3. For minus 3, let me write it over here, then other value is 5. So for k equals to minus 3, this will become minus 3 plus 4, 1 into x square, which is x square, plus k plus 1, minus 3 plus 1, minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. When we solve this, if you analyze x square minus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 the whole square is equals to 0. When you analyze, this is an algebraic identity. It's an expanded form of an algebraic identity, which is x minus 1 the whole square. Clear? This will come out to be x minus 1 the whole square equals to 0, which means the equal roots are 1. X equal to 1 are the equal roots. X minus 1 times x minus 1 is equals to 0. X equals to 1 are the equal roots. So first solution for k equal to minus 3, 1 are the equal roots. 1 and 1 are the equal roots. Next thing, for k equal to 5, let's find out. When we put k equal to 5 in this equation, 5 plus 4 will become 9. 9x square plus 6x plus 1 equals to 0. Let me write it in this form, 3x the whole square plus 2 times 3x times 1 plus 1 the whole square equals to 0. I can write this equation in this form. Now if you see, this is again the expanded form of a plus b the whole square, where a is 3x and b is 1. So this, when I compress, this will become 3x plus 1 the whole square is equals to 0, which will give me x is equal to minus 1 by 3. This will give me x is equals to minus 1 by 3. So the equal roots are, for k equals to 5 minus 3, it is 1. For k equals to 5, it is x equals to minus 1 by 3. So I hope this question is clear to everyone. Please, you can respond in the chat box as well. I can see a lot of you are responding in the chat box. So I hope this is clear. Everyone with me? Clear, beta? I can see a lot of yeses in the chat box. So let's move ahead, everyone, now. Let's move ahead to the next question. So 2014 4 marks question we have seen from the quadratic polynomial. Now let's move ahead to 2015. In 2015, for 4 marks, there was a question asked, a train travels at a certain, this again is from quadratic equation only. When you try to solve this, right, we'll be developing a quadratic equation. So quadratic equation is something which is very, very important, and it's an important part of algebra, and algebra in whole is something which comprises of 20 marks in your 10th board. So a train travels at a certain average speed of a distance, for a distance of 54 kilometer, and then travels a distance of 63 kilometer at an average speed of 6 kilometer per hour, more than the first speed. It takes 3 hours to complete the total journey. What is its first speed? So for this, we need to be aware of the relationship between speed, time and distance. So what is speed, time and distance relation? So let me write it over here. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So this is the relation. Clear? This relation everyone would be aware from physics. Now let's understand how to approach this question. We need to find out the first average speed, first speed. So let us assume the first speed is x. Let the first speed be x. Let first speed be x kilometer per hour. After assuming this, we need to find out how much time, because the total time is 3 hours. So how much time does the train take to travel 54 kilometer? I will find out first. Next, I will find out how much time the train takes to travel 63 kilometer. When I add these two times, that should come out to be 3 hours. So this is the whole logic. So let's find out first the time taken by the train to travel the first 54 kilometers. Time to travel 54 kilometers at x kilometer per hour. What is the relation for time? If you see, time will become distance divided by speed. What is the distance? 54 divided by x is the speed. So 54 by x hours. 54 by x hours it will take for the train to travel 54 kilometers at x kilometer per hour. Next, If I increase the speed to 6 km per hour plus 6 km per hour, increased by 6 km per hour. Now it has traveled 63 km as well. So time to travel 63 kilometers at an increased speed. How much speed has increased? 6 kilometers. So x plus 6 kmph. So what is the relation again? Time will be distance upon speed. Distance is 63 upon x plus 6 hours. Now according to the question, to complete the total journey, it took 3 hours for the train. So let's find out the total time. Total time will be 3 hours. Total time is given to be 3 hours. But total time will also be given by 54 by x plus 63 by x plus 6. Let me write that in the next line. 54 by x plus 63 by x plus 6. 54 by x hours plus 63 by x plus 6. This will be equal to 3 hours. Clear? Now let's simplify this. We will divide the complete equation by 3 first. If I divide the complete equation by 3, I will get 318 times 54 plus 321 times 63 x plus 6 is equals to 3 1 times 3 3. Dividing by 3 throughout. Clear? So this I did to simplify the whole equation. Now let's multiply 18 into x, 18x. 18 into 6 will get 108. 6 8 times 48, 8 4 108 plus 21x upon x times x plus 6. Clear? This will come out to be 1. Now let's simplify this further. This will give 18 plus 21. This will come out to be 39x. 39x plus 108 is equal to x square plus 6x. Clear? This I have taken to the right side and I opened the brackets and I have got x square plus 6x. This one will come on the right side. This will become x square plus 6x multiplied by 1. I'll be left with x square plus 6x. Now let me form the quadratic equation. X square plus 6x minus 39x minus 108 is equals to 0. This will give me the quadratic equation as x square minus 33x minus 108 is equals to 0. Now I need to factorize this. If I were to factorize this, I will get something like this. 108, if I prime factorize, I'll get these numbers: 2 5 times, 2 4 times, then again 2 2 times, 2 7 times, 3 9 times, 3 3 times, then again 3 1 times. Now if I see 4 into 3 3s are 9, 4 into 27 is 108. However, 4 plus 27 is not coming out to be minus 33. 4 plus 27 is not minus 33. Let's make some rearrangements. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 and 3 3s are 9. Again no. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27 into 2, 54 into 2, again 108, but not coming out to be minus 33. Then if we make rearrangements, 2 3s are 6, 6 and 18, 6 and 18, again not minus 33. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 3s are 36 and 3. 36 and 3. If we take 36 and 3, 36x and 3x, these are the two numbers which I can use to split the middle term minus 33. Minus 36 plus 3, minus 33, minus 36 into 3, 108. Now let's simplify this. If I take x common, x minus 36 will be left inside, plus 3 common, x minus 36 left inside. When I solve this, I'll get x minus 36 times x plus 3 is equals to 0, which will give me x equals to 36 or x equals to minus 3, and speed cannot be negative. That is why our answer will be 36. We'll say we neglect this, x equals to minus 3 we neglect. Our answer is x equals to 36. Therefore, for the question, the first speed will come out to be 36 km per hour. We neglect x equals to minus 3 cannot be the speed. Clear? Clear beta? Next question, let's move to the next question. So this 4 marks. This question was asked in 2016 for 3 marks. This looks like a very complicated question, but let me make it very simple for you all. So in this figure, we need to find out the area of this shaded region. This shaded region, everyone can see this, only this much area we need to find out. So for this, we need to find out two areas first. First, it will be very easy for us to find out this area. You all agree with me? I'll draw this. The outer circle, the inner circle I'll draw. If I want to find out this much area, the complete area, what will be this area? Between the outer circle and the inner circle, if I want to find out this area, this shaded area, this will come out to be area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle. So let me find this area out first. Area of outer circle, area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. This much area I can find from this. However, I don't need this much area. From this area, from this ring's area, the ring which is formed in between the two concentric circle, from this much area, I need to get rid of this much. I don't want this area ABCD or ABDC. I don't want the area. This area is of the ring which is formed from the concentric circles, right? This ring area is equal to area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. From this, I don't want this much ABCD. I'll draw it over here itself and I'll show it to you. I don't want this much. I don't want this area. I don't want this area. Cut it. Remove it. So how to find out this much area ABDC? Can anyone type in the chat box how to find out ABDC area? Find out this area. From this, I'll remove from the rings area, I will subtract area of ABDC, area of ABDC part, which is in red. ABDC I will remove. So ABDC, let's find out area of ABDC. How will area of ABDC come out? If you see from this sector, there's a sector O, there's a sector OAC, there's a sector OAC. In this sector, if I remove the sector OBD, from this sector OAC, if I remove sector OBD, let me draw OBD in blue color here. If I remove this much part, I'll be left with ABDC. So let me write over here using the same colors. This will come out to be area of sector OAC minus area of sector OBD. So let's find out all of these areas. Area of sector OAC we can find out. We know the radius of the inner circle, we know the radius of the outer circle, we can find out the sector area OAC, we can also find out the area of outer and inner circles. Let's find these out and then we'll be able to find out the area of this much shaded region. Clear? The concept is clear. So from rings area, if I subtract the area of ABDC, I will get the required shaded area. The concept is clear. This is important. If you understand this concept, then the next important thing for this question is the formula for sector. Because formula for circle everyone knows, pi r square. Formula for sector's area is something which is important, and the next important thing is substituting the values and finding out the answer. So let's find out each and everything one by one. Area of sector OAC. Area of sector OAC. OAC sector, the radius is 14 centimeter. Radius is 14 centimeter. Let me substitute the value. Pi r square by 360 degree into theta. The angle subtended by OAC is 40 degree. So pi upon 360 degree multiplied by 14 square multiplied by 40 degree. So this 40 and this will get cancelled. This will come out to be pi by 9 multiplied by 196. Let me keep the value of pi as it is, because we'll be subtracting a lot of things and then we can simplify further. Area of sector OBD, this will be pi upon 360 multiplied by 7 square multiplied by 40, which will come out to be pi by 9 multiplied by 49. 7 square 49, 40 into 360, 40 into 9 360. Clear? Now area of part ABDC. area of part ABDC will come out to be sector area OAC minus sector area OBD, which will be pi by 9 into 196 minus pi by 9 into 49. When you subtract, you will get pi by 9 multiplied by 196 minus 49, 16 minus 9, 7. This will be 8 minus 4, 4, 147. Pi by 9 multiplied by 147. This will be the area of the part ABDC. Area of part ABDC is pi by 9 multiplied by 147. Same way we can find out the area of this ring also, complete ring, which is area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. Area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. Area of outer circle pi into 14 square minus area of inner circle pi into 7 square. Pi into 196 minus pi into 49, which will be 147 pi. 147 multiplied by pi you are getting here. Now final thing which you have to do is substitute over here 147 pi minus pi by 9 or 147 pi by 9. Solve this. 147 pi minus 147 pi by 9. So I can take this 147 pi common. Let me erase from here and let me show you the final answer over here. Required area will be equal to 147 pi common I took multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 9, which is 8 by 9. 147 into pi, let's put 22 by 7 multiplied by 8 by 9. 7 goes 21 times. This will go 3 times. This will go 7 times. 7 2 times 154 times 8. 154 times 8 upon 3, which will come out to be 8 4 times 32. 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 2 upon 2, which when you solve you will get 410.66. This is the exact answer. Required area is 410.66 centimeter square. Clear? So this is the correct answer, 410.66 centimeter square. Clear? The steps are clear. The first thing is to identify what you need to do. So first thing, find out which all areas you need to find out, how you will be able to find out this much area. The secondary thing is to know the formula of sector and put this. If you write this much part, write this and this, you will be getting 1 mark for this for sure. If you understand what to do, you will be getting 1 mark for that, only for writing this. If you are able to write the sector formula, write the circles formula, areas formula, you will get another 1 mark. If you substitute this and solve in 2 steps, you will be getting 1 more mark. If you get the answer correct, you will get 1 more mark and your 3 marks are done. Let's get to the next question. This was asked in 2016 for 4 marks, beta. In this, the figure is shown, the circle is here and OAP is of a circle is with center O containing angle theta. Theta of this sector is also shown. This figure is there. We need to prove that the perimeter of the shaded region is equal to R multiplied by tan theta plus secant theta plus pi theta by 180 minus 1. So this is one of the proof questions which was for 4 marks. Now a lot of students got confused because this is a very big thing to derive, right? Now, but it is very, very easy. If you know the theorem related to circles, this becomes very, very easy. Let's understand. The first theorem, the only theorem which we are going to use over here related to circles is the tangent at the point of contact is perpendicular to the radius of the circle. This is the theorem which we are going to use here. And you see A is the point of contact for this tangent AB and this radius is be making 90 degree at this point. This is the circle theorem which we'll be using. The next theorem is something which is related to trigonometry. That's it. 2 theorems which we are using. Only 1 theorem and the rest are trigonometric ratio relations. That's it. Let's try to solve this. We need to find out what we need to find out. We need to find out the perimeter of shaded region. Perimeter of shaded region. What will be perimeter of shaded region? It will include PB. It will include this PB plus this AB plus this arc length, this arc length, arc AP also we have to add, arc AP also we have to add. So let's find out what is PB, what is AB, what is length of arc AP. The first thing which is very obvious for you all, because you have been learning circles, is to find out the length of arc AP. The other two things you will be getting confused because you are not used to applying the trigonometric relations in such scenarios. That will be very useful over here, and this question will help you in that. Let's first find out the length of arc AP. So arc AP will directly use the formula 2 pi r multiplied by theta upon 360 degree. Theta is theta, will substitute over here. So arc AP, length of arc AP comes out to be 2 pi r multiplied by theta divided by 360, which if you solve, you will get pi r theta upon 180, pi r theta upon 180. So this part, pi r theta upon 180, done. We need to find out PB and AB. Let's find out PB and AB respectively. Now we will be using this theorem, tangent is perpendicular to radius, to establish that this triangle OAB is a right angle triangle, so that we are move ahead and we are easily able to find out the length of AB and PB as well. So let's first establish that fact that this OA is perpendicular to AB by tangent radius theorem. Tangent radius is perpendicular at point of contact. We can say that angle A is equal to 90 degree. Clear? This angle A is 90 degree. So triangle OAB is right angle triangle. Now in right triangle OAB, if I ask you tan theta, what will be the value of tan theta? Type in the chat box. Tan theta will be opposite side AB upon this adjacent side OA. Will be AB by OA. AB by R. OA is what? OA is radius of the circle. So AB by R, what will be the value of AB? AB we got to be R tan theta. So AB also we have found out. AB will be equal to R tan theta. Two values we have found out. One value is this, which we'll be putting over here. Second value is about AB, which is R times tan theta. Two things got. PB, how will we find out PB? Sir, cos theta or secant of theta, because secant of theta is there, right? Let's take secant of theta. What is secant of theta? Secant of theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. It is just the reciprocal ratio of cosine, right? Cosine is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Therefore, secant is hypotenuse upon adjacent. What is the hypotenuse in this right angle triangle? Again, in right triangle OAB, the hypotenuse is OB. So, OB upon what is the adjacent side for this theta? OA. This is OA. So this comes out to be OB upon R. OB upon R. Therefore, OB is equal to R secant theta. But we need not find out OB. We need to find out what is the length of PB. This complete is R secant of theta. Correct? And this much O to P. O to P is only R. From O to P is only R. Therefore, PB will come out to be OB minus OP. OB minus OP. This will come out to be R minus R secant theta minus R. Let me write it in the next slide. OB plus PB is equal to OB. Therefore, PB is equal to OB minus OP. OB minus OP. Just a second. PB is equal to OP minus OB, which is R secant theta minus R, radius. This is the radius. So I hope this is clear to everyone. This part is clear to everyone. OP, this is OP. OB minus OP. Clear? OB minus OP. This complete OB minus OP. R secant theta minus R. Till here, I hope everyone is with me. This is what we will substitute the next thing. So let me box this as well. So let's add all these things to find out the perimeter, and let's see if it comes out to be this, because we need to prove this. PB plus AB plus arc AP, PB plus AB plus arc AP. So arc AP is, how much is it? Pi r theta by 180. Pi r theta by 180. This is pi r theta by 180. PB is r secant theta minus r. AB is r tan theta. This is r tan theta. Okay. So from this we'll be taking r common. If I take r common, if I rearrange, if I see now it is written as secant theta minus 1 plus tan theta plus pi theta by 180. If I do some rearrangement, I'll get something like this, which is tan theta plus secant theta. Tan theta I can write first, secant theta I can write next, minus 1, or sorry, pi theta by 180 minus 1. Hence proved. Clear? Hence proved. So it's simple if you know what to do and you try to understand what is being asked in the question. This was asked for 4 marks. A lot of students saw this, that tan theta secant theta is written over here. They were afraid and they were not able to do this. But if you understand the relation between the ratios and the sides of the triangles, number one thing. Second, you are able to prove this using the tangent radius theorem for circle, which says that tangent is perpendicular to the radius, that this is 90 degree, then the question becomes very easy. Perimeter is something which you need to find out. All these lengths can be found out very easily using the trigonometric relations and the formula for arc length. Clear? Next question, 2017, for 2 marks. Which term of the progression 20, 19, 1 by 4, 18, 1 by 2, 17, 3 by 4 is the first negative term? So in order to find out the negative term, we need to identify when does that term becomes less than 0. So the condition is very, very important. Whenever you are given a question of this, you always write down, we need to find out when the term or Tn or An, whichever we use, Tn we can write or we can write An, should be less than 0. When does this happen? For this condition, or what n you are getting, for this solve to get n. Whatever n you get, that n is something which will give you the answer for which term will be the first negative term. Clear? This will be the first negative term. Let's do that. So for that, we need to find out what is the first term. It is written over here, A is 20. We need to find out what is the common difference. Common difference, if I find out 19 1 by 4 minus 20, you will get 19 minus 20, 19 plus 1 by 4 minus 20. 19 minus 20 minus 1 plus 1 by 4. This will come out to be minus 3 by 4. Common difference is minus 3 by 4. The first term is 20. We need to find out the value of n for which this condition is correct. Let's move ahead and let's do this. So term n should be less than 0. A plus n minus 1 times d should be less than 0. A is 20. N we need to solve for. This is minus 3 by 4, should be less than 0. This comes out to be, if I multiply completely by 4, this will be 80 plus n minus 1 multiplied by minus 3 less than 0. 80 minus 3n plus 3 less than 0. 3n will go on that side. I will be left with 80 plus 3. 83 is less than 3n, or we can write this as 3n is greater than 83. N is greater than 83 divided by 3, which will give you n is greater than 3 2 times 3 6 times 26.33 something. Clear? So the value for which 26.33, 3 2s are 6, 3 6 are 12. Clear? My bad, 3 7 times. Just a sec, let's correct this. When you solve this, you will get 3 2s are 6 and 2 will be left and 3 7s are 27.11 something. Clear? So the 28th term will be the first negative term. So n should be greater than 27.11. So 8 or 28th term will be the first negative term. Clear? So like this you have to solve. Whenever you get a question for negative, finding out which term would be the negative term, first negative term, use this relation, solve it for n. The first n, which is the integral n, you will get for that term will be the negative term. Clear? Next question. The next question is 2018, asked for 4 marks. A motorboat whose speed is 18 km per hour in still water takes 1 hour more to go 24 km upstream than to return downstream to the same spot. Find the speed of the stream. So it is given that a motorboat, actual speed of that motorboat is 18 km per hour in still water, in normal water. In upstream, when it goes, it takes, for 24 km, it takes 1 hour more than it goes to downstream. So if the speed of the boat is 18 km per hour in the upstream, let's say speed of the stream is x. Speed of boat given to us is speed of boat in still water. Speed of boat in still water equal to 18 km per hour. Speed of stream is something which we need to find out. So let speed of stream be x. X km per hour. What should we do next? We need to find out what will be the speed when it goes upstream, what will be the speed when it goes downstream. When it goes upstream, this speed, it will be going against the stream. So the speed of the boat and the speed of the stream will be opposing each other. If this is the boat, this is the stream, they will be opposing each other. So 18 minus x. 18 minus x will be the upstream speed. Upstream speed will be 18 minus x. Downstream speed will be add. The boat is also going in the same direction. The stream is also flowing in the same direction. 18 plus x. Now both times it is traveling the same distance, 24 km, which is fixed 24 km. Now we need to find out the speed of the stream. For this, one information it is given to us: the time it takes to go upstream is more than the time taken to go to downstream. Obviously time upstream will be more because the speed is less. Time downstream will be very fast. The time will be less. Clear? So upstream time is 1 hour more. Upstream time is 1 hour more. Upstream time minus downstream time is equal to 1 hour. So how will we find out the time? We know that speed is equal to distance upon time. Therefore time will be equal to distance upon speed. Time will be equal to distance upon speed. So upstream the distance is 24 km. The speed upstream is 18 minus x, minus downstream the distance again 24 km only. The speed is 18 plus x is equal to 1. So this is the equation which we have gotten now. Now let's simplify this equation. Obviously we'll be getting a quadratic equation which we need to solve further to get the answer. Let's move ahead to the next slide and let's simplify this equation. So this is very, very important. This knowledge is very, very important. What will be the upstream speed? What will be the downstream speed? Such questions have been asked repeatedly in your board exams. If such questions come, they occur for 4 marks. And sometimes even for 1 marks, they will ask what is the relation? Tell me the relation or derive the relation, or which option will be the correct relation for the upstream speed, downstream speed. What will be the equation? What will be the equation for that? This has been asked in case study as well. So very, very important concept. This needs to be very, very clear in your mind for this exam on 10th March. Let's move ahead and simplify this. 24, let's take it to be common. 1 by 18 minus x minus 1 by 18 plus x is equal to 1. So 1 by 24, let me take over that side. This will simplify to 18 plus x minus 18 minus x upon 18 plus x. 18 minus x multiplied by 18 plus x, which will be 18 square minus x square. This will come out to be 1 by 24. Let's simplify 18 minus 18, 0. X minus minus 2x. 2x upon 18 square is 324. 18 square 324 minus x square is equal to 1 by 24. Let's cross multiply 24 into 2, 48x is equal to 324 minus x square. This will give me x square. Let's take to the left side, x square plus 48x minus 324 is equal to 0. Now 324 we need to prime factorize. 324 2 times 1 2 times second here, let's do 2 times 1 times 6 times 2, again 2 times 8, this will go 2 times, this will again go 2 times, 2 times 8 times 1, this again will go with 3 2 times, 3 7 times, 3 9 times, and again 3 times, then 3 1 times. Now if you look here, 2 2s are 4 and this comes out to be 81. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 is 81. 81 into 4 is 324, but 81 and 4 when we add or subtract, we will not get 48. Let's do more combinations. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 12 and 27. 12 and 27? No, again no. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 3s are 36 and 9? Again no. 3 3s are 9, 2s are 18. Again 18 into 18, no. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 2s are 54 and 6. 54 and 6. 54 and 6 will give you 324. Again 54 minus 6 will be 48. So 54 and 6 are those two numbers. Let's write that over here. 54x minus 6x minus 324 is equals to 0. X we take common, x plus 54, x minus 6, x plus 54, x minus 6 is equals to 0. This is what we will get when we simplify this. Now from the zero product rule, we will get x equals to minus 54 or x equals to 6. X can be equal to minus 54 or x will be equal to 6. This we will neglect because speed of the stream cannot be negative. It has to be positive. X is equal to 6 km per hour. This is what we needed to find out. Find the speed of the stream. Therefore, X is 6 km per hour. Finally, you will write the answer. So, the speed of the stream is 6 km per hour. I hope this is clear. This question was for 4 marks. Here also very important. This is very, very important. Do not get confused. If you are not able to solve the quadratic equation using factorization, right, you can even take help of quadratic formula. Don't worry. If you take help of quadratic formula, you will get the answer, but it will be lengthy. It is always suggested that follow this, search for numbers. If your calculation is correct, you will always end up factorizing this. Clear? Let's move to the next question. Now this was asked in 2019 for 3 marks. A fraction becomes 1 by 3. A fraction becomes 1 by 3. I can see a lot of you have replied in chat box. Okay. Now a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 2 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 2 when 1 is subtracted from the denominator. Find the fraction. So let's find out, to find out the fraction, we need to find out numerator, we need to find out the denominator. So let's say numerator is x, denominator is y. Okay. So let numerator be x and denominator is y. So numerator is x, denominator is y. So the fraction which will come to us is x by y. We need to find out x as well as y. For finding out x and y, certain relation is given in the question. Let's try to represent those relation in terms of the variables. When the fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 2 is subtracted from the numerator. So if I subtract 2 from the numerator, did I do anything to the denominator? Is it mentioned over here? No. So denominator, I will keep it as it is. When I do this to this fraction x by y, it will no longer be x by y, but it will become 1 by 3. So this is the first relation. Solving this relation, I'll be getting one equation in terms of x and y. So let's find out that relation. When we solve this, 3x minus 6 will be equal to y. 3x minus 6 is equal to y. When you simplify this, you will be getting 3x minus y is equal to 6. This let us call equation number 1. Clear? First equation clear. Next information. This is given in the question according to the question. Again according to the question. Again it is also given. It is also given in the question when it becomes 1 by 2 when 1 is subtracted from the denominator. Numerator remains as it is. If I subtract 1 from the denominator, y minus 1, this complete fraction, it will no longer be x by y, it will not become 1 by 3, it will become 1 by 2. It is given in the question 1 by 2. Let's simplify this, cross multiply. 2x is equal to y minus 1. 2x is equal to y minus 1. When we simplify this, 2x minus y is equal to minus 1. 2x minus y is equal to minus 1. Let me write this as equation number 2. This is equation 2. So equation 1 and 2, let's try to solve. So equation 1 is 3x minus y equals to 6. 3x minus y equals to 6. Equation 2 is 2x minus y equals to minus 1. 3x minus y equals to 6, 2x minus y equals to minus 1. The best method to solve this is not cross multiplication, not substitution. The best method to solve this is elimination. Let's eliminate one variable which has the same coefficient. Clearly see that minus 1 are there in y. We can subtract these two equations to get rid of y and only be left with x, and we'll be able to find out the value. Minus plus. So 3x minus 2x, x, y minus y plus minus y, 0, equal to 6 minus minus 1, 6 plus 1 means 7. Therefore x is 7. Put x equal to 7 in equation 1. We will get 3 into 7, 21 minus y is equal to 6. Y will come out to be 21 minus 6, that is 13. Clear? So 7 by 13. Therefore 7 by 13 is the required fraction. Is this clear? 3 7 times 21 minus y equals to 21, my bad, 15. This will be 15. 21 minus 6 is 15. Just a small correction over here. This is 15. Okay, that's it. This is the answer. This will be 15. This will be 15. You can check. If you subtract 1 from the denominator, it will become half. If you add 3 to the numerator, it will become a different fraction, 1 by 3. Check, 2 is subtracted from the numerator, it will become 5 by 15. You will get 1 by 3. So it will satisfy all the two conditions which are given in the question. So this is how you solve such question. This was asked in 2019 for 3 marks. And if you know how to develop the relation, if you know how to solve these two equations, then easily you will be able to score 3 marks. Let's move ahead. Let's move on to the next question. Now this question shows the importance of how well you have read a topic. This Rishabh Sir also took, I clearly remember, he would have mentioned, because generally what happens is whenever we assume the terms of an AP, we start with A, we write the next term is A plus D, the next term is A plus 2D, and so on. Okay. If I want to assume 4 terms, the easiest way, the simplest way a student can think is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. These are the 4 terms, or these are the 5 terms, 6 terms. But there is a big problem with this, which Rishabh Sir has already covered. So I'll not take this. You have to remember the table which he also shared when he took the AP. So I'll say the sum of 4 consecutive numbers we need to take, which are in AP. The information is given. Sum of the 4 consecutive numbers in AP is 32, and other further information also is given, and we need to find out the 4 consecutive numbers of this AP. So what we will do is, whenever there are 4 numbers consecutively in AP, we will take them to be A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D, and A minus 3D. This is very easy, because when you solve this, directly the sum When you sum this, D will get eliminated, only A will be left, and directly you will be able to get the value of A. I'm not saying that you will not be able to get, when you assume that 4 terms to be this, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, but this will be very time consuming, too much time, too slow. And this much time you do not have. Too slow. Don't do this. Do this. Let's solve this. Let the 4 consecutive numbers be numbers of APB, these. Now what will be the common difference? Is the common difference D? No. If you subtract A plus D and A minus D, you will be observing that the common difference is 2D. So you have to mention this here as well with common difference 2D. Clear? Now what is the first information which is given to us? Sum of 4 consecutive numbers is 32. So A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 3D is equal to 32 given. Correct? This 3D will get cancelled, minus D plus D will get cancelled, 4A is equals to 32, A will come out to be 8. Directly you got the first term is 8. So one of the numbers easily is 8. A is 8. So one of the numbers, maybe not one of the numbers, A you got easily. One variable you got, the other numbers are A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D, A minus 3D. So A value you have got, you have not got the number yet. We need to find out the other variable D so that we are able to find out all the 4 numbers. So in order to find out the other variable, let's see what is the next condition which is given. The ratio of product of the first and last terms. Product of first, this is first, this is last. First and last, A minus 3D multiplied by A plus 3D. And the product to the product of the 2 middle terms. Middle terms are A minus D and A plus D. To the product of A minus D and A plus D is equal to 7:15. That is, this is 7 by 15. A we have already identified to be 8. We'll be substituting that value over here as well to find out the value of D. But let's first simplify this expression. A minus 3D, let's simplify in the next slide. You all know A minus B times A plus B is A square minus B square. We'll be using the same. A square minus 3D the whole square upon A square minus D square is equal to 7 by 7 upon 15. So in place of A, I can put 8 because A is 8. We have got A to be 8. So 8 square 64 minus 9D square upon 64 minus D square is equal to 7 by 15. Let's multiply. 15 4 times is 60. 6 carry 960 minus 135 D square. 9 times 15 135. 7 times 4 28. 448. 7 6 are 42 plus 2 444 minus 7D square. Clear. Let's simplify this. 448 let me take to this side. 960 minus 448 is equal to 135D square minus 7D square. This will come out to be 10 minus 8 2, 5 minus 4 1, 9 minus 4 5. 512, 135 minus 7, 128 D square. So D square will be equal to 512 upon 128. So this, well, let's cancel out. 4 3 times, 4 2 times, 4 1 times, 4 4 2 times 8, 4 8 times 32. 32 4 times is 128. Directly 4 times you can go and this will come out to be 4. D square will now become 4. So square root of 4. You take the positive value only, because even if you take the negative value, you will get the same 4 consecutive numbers. Same 4 consecutive AP numbers. So let's take 2. If D is equals to 2, A is equal to 8. For A equal to 8 and D equal to 2, the 4 consecutive numbers, consecutive AP terms are for which the sum is 32 and the ratio in this way is 7 by 15. Let's identify them. A minus D, 8 minus 2, 6. a plus d, which is 8 plus 2, 10. The other two terms were a minus 3d, 8 minus 3 into 2, 6, 2, a plus 3d, 8 plus 6, 14. So these are the numbers 2, 6, 10 and 14. These are the 4 required numbers. These are the 4 AP terms: 2 plus 6, 8 plus 10, 18 plus 14, 32. I hope this is clear to everyone. This is clear, beta? Let's move to the next question. The most important thing over here to remember for you all is the way you will select the terms. Not like this, you will select it in this way. 4 consecutive terms you will select in this way, so that it is easy for you to find out both the variables a and d, and you are able to find out all the information which is required for you to find out in the question. All of those will become simple. Let's move to the next question now. This question was asked in 2022 for 3 marks. For what value of x is the median of the following frequency distribution 34.5? So median is 34.5, which means the median class is 30 to 40. This is the median class. Clear? This is the median class. Now median class, we know we need to find out the cumulative frequency in order to find out the median. So let me draw the cumulative frequency part over here. 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 11, 19, 19 plus 10, 29, 29 plus x, 29 plus 3, 32 plus x, 32 plus 2, 34 plus x. So till here this is clear. This is something which is the total number of, or the total frequency, or n. Clear? Now what is the formula for finding out median? Median formula is this. Let me write in the next slide. Median's formula is lower limit of the median class plus n by 2 minus cumulative frequency of the previous class upon frequency of the median class multiplied by the class size. So what is the class size over here? 10 minus 0, 10. It is 10. 20 minus 10, 10. The class size is 10. Let's get back over here. So 34 plus x is the total. 34 plus x is the total n, total frequency. Lower limit of the median class 30. 30. Lower limit of the median class 30. So let me write. Median is 34.5. This is 30 plus 34 plus x by 2 minus cumulative frequency of the previous class 11 upon frequency of the median class 10 multiplied by 10. Clear? Multiplied by 10. So this h is 10, 10 gets cancelled. 34.5 minus 30, this will come out to be 4.5 is equal to 34 plus x by 2 minus 11. Let's simplify this. This 4.5 is equal to 34 plus x minus 22 upon 2. 2 will get over here. This will become 9. 9 is equal to 34 minus 22. 4 minus 2, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. 12 plus x, and x will come out to be, I hope this is clear, 34x minus 22, 34, 4 minus 2, 2, 3 minus 2, 1. 12 plus x is equal to 9. X will be 9, 12 minus 9, which is 3. Clear? Are this clear? Is there any mistake over here? 34 plus x minus 22, and this is 10, 10 gets cancelled. 30 goes over there. 4.5 minus 12 minus 22. 4 minus 2, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. 12. 12 plus x by 2 is equals to this. Clear? So the answer is 3. Clear? The correct answer is 3. I hope this is clear. Clear, beta? Let's move ahead now. Next question was asked for 3 marks 2023, tan theta plus secant theta minus 1. There are different ways to solve this. You can put tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta, secant theta equal to 1 by cos theta, and solve it. But there is a very easy way to solve this. I'll go with the easiest approach. You will be aware of this three trigonometric identities. One is sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Other is secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. That one we will be using. The other one is cosecant square theta cot square theta equal to 1. So I'll be using over here secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Let's use that. Tan theta plus secant theta. I'll be starting with the left hand side. This is the right hand side. So left hand side, in place of 1, I'll make this adjustment secant square theta minus tan square theta upon tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. The reason for this is secant square theta minus tan square theta is clear. Now let's quickly solve this. Tan theta plus secant theta minus secant theta minus tan theta multiplied by secant theta plus tan theta upon tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now if you see this tan theta secant theta, this term completely and this term completely, secant theta plus tan theta is the same thing, a plus b, b plus a is the same thing. So I can take this tan theta plus secant theta or secant theta plus tan theta as common from these two terms. This is one term, this is the next term which is multiplied over here, this is the next term. So I can take this common. Let me take this common and take it outside. Secant theta plus tan theta, if I take common, I will be left with 1. In place of here, I will be left with 1. Here I will be left with 1. So I will be left with secant theta minus tan theta multiplied by 1. Clear? With a minus sign. With a minus sign. My bad. With a minus sign. Okay, let me write it again over here. Tan theta, secant theta plus tan theta times 1 plus 1 minus sign is there. Secant theta minus tan theta. Secant theta minus tan theta upon, in the denominator we have tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Let's do some rearrangement. This is the left hand side. Secant theta plus tan theta multiplied by this. If you rearrange, 1 minus secant theta minus tan theta will become plus, this will become minus tan theta minus secant theta, tan theta minus secant theta plus 1, this will come out to be, and in the denominator also you have the same term. So this 2 will get cancelled. This 2 will get cancelled and I am left with secant theta plus tan theta. This is 1 by cos theta. This I can write it as sin theta by cos theta, and we have the answer 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta, which is equal to the RHS. Hence, so if you can do multiple strategies. We could have put tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta, secant theta equal to 1 by cos theta, and it would have become a very lengthy question. But if you make an intelligent substitution like this, you see over here, use the identities, this question will be very, very simple. Only 2-3 steps and it will be done and you will be getting it to be proved. I hope this is clear. So this was the last question we had, and I hope all of you enjoyed this session, and we'll be meeting again tomorrow. Tomorrow your exam is there, so all the best. I hope all of you are preparing for the exam as well. Tomorrow morning we'll have a session around 5 AM. So we'll be meeting there. So bye bye everyone. Take care.